Lock and load. Lock and load.
Destroy you. Do you yearn for death?
She can no longer take the life of this child. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
If a woman has got to labour, why she wasn't termination?
This seems
If you say you're all about women's snip, what would you make it snips? What do you mean? What do you mean you're snip liver? Okay, make snip liver. Use this certain drug and you see red things.
Hold on for a second. It would be totally right because they have some instances where, like, women, start showing signs of labor, and they give them certain IVs and certain drugs and put them in the hospital to, slow the labor down.
Yeah.
This is possible. In addition to that, right, this would break any laws of logic.
Now, apparently, is with historically, getting short abortions regarding some of the human beings never built. This is actually period. Yeah. A whole bunch of information is source material on how he ended up going to prison for many crimes he committed.
Also, too, these are still going on. They're going on and they're legal in Australia. And you all know they're having to birth abortions in Australia as we speak. And this is protected.
What do you mean partial birth terminations?
Meaning they're flipping the baby over so it's born breech, so it comes out feet first. Then they go in the back of the neck and snip the spinal cord and then push the brains out. It's a deal. It's a
Medical transaction.
It's a deal.
It's called the DNA.
There is a medical transaction.
D&X. Look it up. Holy shit. It is the medical termination.
Yeah.
It's report abortion being made.
The only place that you can get a termination in Australia is an emergency at a hospital, which you doesn't even hardly think they will send you in. Every time to marry.
For emergency purposes. All swift up. There is no gestational limits on abortions. These abortions are legal. Okay?
The only place that there is
that's why the mother wanted to use the answer to
Literally the same reason.
Guilty.
It's literally the same reasons they do that in the first trimester.
There are no federal abortion laws. And through decriminalization, the procedure has been enacted in all jurisdictions. And it goes on to say later-term abortions can be approved with the approval of two doctors under the Australian Capital Territory only requires a single physician. You may need to get more physicians to approve you later on. Yes, it can be done as long as you get the correct approval to do it. And there are no restrictions.
And if there's a crazy pro-life doctor like you, they can approve it.
Well, if the price is right, they're going to approve it.
It's like Kermit Gosnell. They were women coming to him. He wouldn't have been able to do the abortion. It had to be for women that were coming to him to have these abortions.
The later-term abortions. The abortion by reading, it seems like that. Like, it's basically like Tone said, like, the later they get, the more doctors basically you need to, like, at least to me, they want to, like, do this procedure, but there is no, like, limitation, like a gestational time limit on abortion. So, no. Second, but, like, we can agree that, like, maybe like a lot of them, I'll even grant you for the sake of argument, a majority of them are done for medical reasons, right? But it doesn't specifically list that in the law. It's just stating that, well, the farther you are, you might need like one or two more doctors to sign off on this as well. For those situations. Yeah, that was for your specific case. We're saying
there's many cases where they make them swear to not admit.
Man, this is really MSI.
We're just stating that there's nothing in the law that restricts non-medically. There's nothing.
I'm reading it to you right now. Listen, MSI abortion law in Australia. Under the Australian Capital Territory Act, Health Act of 1993, Division 6.1.
There's many states.
Abortion access is legal at any pregnancy gestation. Now, there are territories to where if you get to a certain threshold, like 22 weeks or something like that, you gotta get one or two doctors to get them approved. The point is, they're not illegal under Australia anywhere in the country. You just gotta get more people to approve it anyway.
Yo, that was the point. It's just saying that, like, in territories,
There's two territories in Australia, ACT and Northern. There's two. Okay.
I mean the states.
You're telling an Australian about Australia.
I mean the states within those territories. That's what I was meaning.
There isn't
Right.
states within the territory.
What are you talking about?
Northern Territory and there's ACT. That is the
Like,
territories. I cannot believe you're telling an Australian about Australia.
No, like Tasmania.
This is not a territory.
I didn't say it was a territory.
It's a
It says state. What are you talking about?
The source not getting to about the whole damn country.
Raccoon. I said, at first I misspoke and said territories. I meant to say states within the territory. And then you try to make it seem like that, like there was like too many states. And then I reaffirmed that those states themselves have different laws, but they don't have a necessary restriction on clear only
Just like in America,
they just need extra certification with like 2 more doctors depending on where you're at. Right? But the states, like I was saying, the states are going to vary a little bit, but not much.
Listen to what I'm saying. Hold on. Below is a summary of the current abortion laws in states and territories in Australia. Though access to abortion is decriminalized across all states in Australia, which is the provision of abortion care is still in criminal codes. So it's literally
You looked at the local laws as well, because there's constitutional, there's federal, and there's local.
it's decriminalized across all states and territories.
It's federal law, okay? So if it's federal law, this law would apply to all states and territories. No, again, ma'am. You don't go
Australia about Australia.
Ma'am. Nobody's telling you about Australia. So if they're saying that this is the type of thing that's federally protected, right? It wouldn't matter what the state thought about it. The states have to adhere to the federal protection of this.
Yeah, oh my God.
You know Australia, it's very valuable here.
Look, all that we're seeing is that all of the states and territories, right? Majority of them are going to say up to this point, doctor approval. Anything later than this, you're going to need 2 or more doctor approvals. That's not necessarily stating that the abortions wouldn't be legal or would not be allowed. They're just saying that you would need more doctors to approve on said abortion.
There has to be a reason. I'll take that.
Oh my goodness. That would be up to the team to determine that, not necessarily what is written in the law.
Can't have a termination, have a termination.
It would be up to the team to determine that. No, okay. Is it up to the team to determine whether or not the reason is good enough for the later term abortion?
It's a viable pregnancy, they won't approve it.
No, you didn't ask my question. Would it be up to the team to determine whether or not?
Get back in the game!
Okay, in regards to abortion, right? What is going to stop? If all the doctors were to agree on it, what will stop a woman from getting a non-medically necessary abortion? Like that, if all of them were to agree on it.
You actually can't, but if they agree on it, we're good.
What do you mean? What do you mean you can't? What do you mean you can't?
I'm telling you, there is cutoffs. There is legislation.
Determining when other doctors would need to come in to approve said abortion.
You need to look into that a bit more. Rather than just seeing the blanketed thing of it, because it is loophole after loophole. if you have a viable pregnancy, it doesn't mean that you just allowed. The team will be like, yeah, that's fine. That doesn't.
I'm not saying that the team is just saying that that will be fine. All I'm saying is that if everybody that's involved in like said abortion were to agree and say, hey, this is what is going to happen, we agree on this. There's nothing written within the law that would stop a medically necessary abortion later term.
Oh my God.
So we basically, so we've gotten back to the original point then. So if the doctors are approving of this, right, even if it's not medically necessary, abortion would be allowable in a pregnancy. If the doctors are approving it, I'm not saying that they would, I'm saying if they did.
I know they are.
You can get that far. If you can get that far.
That's what I'm saying. The point is, right, you might have other things within the law trying to, like, stop it, but
Only exceptions, Western Australia, but the rest of the country, as long as you get that approval.
right.
No, but that's you can read whatever the fuck you want. I know, I live here.
Yeah, are you saying that the line of Yeah, are you
It doesn't adhere to what it
Yeah,
is to
you
have.
can. Are you saying that they're fucking lying about what was really?
Yeah, because they don't just hand out termination.
No one is saying that.
Fucking listen, this is
He's
why
on a cracker.
you're so fucking remedial.
No one is saying this. And you said it like 3 different times.
You want to post your photos because
Hold on a second. Let me try to explain this. Nobody is saying, okay, hold on, Rackle. Nobody is saying that medical necessity abortions, okay, or elective abortions are happening in Australia. But what we are saying, oh my God, thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Rackle.
Look, it's the same thing over in the U.S. There are going to be certain states that there are going to be certain states that don't have, like, abortion restrictions. But if a clinic were to pop up and a doctor were to be okay with said abortion going on, then it would be permissible.
yeah.
Now, as whether or not you will find a doctor actually okay with doing it is a different story. That might be harder to do. There's nothing in the law that's occurring.
Well,
It's like the same principle.
Go ahead, Pippin.
Go ahead,
Where's
You
Carly?
gotta earn it up here.
Carly, are you here?
Carly. She may, I don't know if she fell asleep or something. She's been waiting for a little bit.
Or she's muted right now.
Yeah, I'll send her an invite, see if she gonna meet. There she goes.
Hi, sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really listening for a lot of it because I'm also on call with a friend.
Oh, it's okay. Can you talk with us now?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just, ontological, I just wanted to speak with you real quick.
What?
Okay, so you know when I was talking to Backup?
Yes.
Seemed like she's, being rude or whatever, which I don't really care. Basically, my best friend.
So she wasn't being rude. She was testing.
No, besides
Principal.
she was being rude to me, but then she also started to call my gay best friend.
Yeah, I just agree with that. Can you not? Hold on. Can you not use that terminology on my? I just think listen. All right. Okay. Hold on, ma'am. Okay. Bro. All right. Number one. Don't bring that drama into my life. In the comments talking about your pro-choice. Oh, man, she got food for using the F word.
Maybe so. I was wanting to see her talk to Pimpin. That would have been hilarious.
She ran, bitch.
No, she didn't have an argument. All she wanted to do was come up here and engage in some drama.
Yeah, she just wanted to whine.
She come back.
She got mad. Well, she got. I don't want to get nannered, and she's going to use this type of language. I already nannered on my other account.
Yeah, but she sent down the comment. She said, was letting you know about your problematic friend. Well, the point is that, that may be just another person on TikTok that we join panels with. You didn't want to bring that in here to this panel.
Right.
That was on another panel.
That would be like a DM.
I mean, I think the way TikTok works is that she had to do was take a lap. That she could come back up now, couldn't she?
You want to bring the drama in here?
No, I'm talking about if she'll just promise to debate Pimpin on her pro-choice.
No, she's. Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
I mean, if you don't want it, Missy, we won't bring it up here. Okay.
And she starts getting. If she starts with the drama, she's. And she can't engage in a topic.
Okay. Well, if you will give Pimpin your pro-choice stance, Missy said that's okay for you to come back up on the panel. You have to request up if you would like to talk to King Pimpin about your pro-choice position.
Yeah, she would have to request that percent.
Yeah, I think she's Oh, for her, what she was saying? Yeah. She was on.
I agree calling people a slur is not a good thing. But, okay, so from what I heard, she's in a relationship, a serious relationship with a guy, and she's pursuing a married man, to fellatio on his eggplant. So he said that if this is the case, because they called her a garden tool. So I said, well, if this is the case, right, it would naturally follow that you're engaging in salacious behavior. So therefore, you would be salacious.
No, Misty, she was saying to my bad. Yeah, that's right, because she was getting upset at Angelita, the way Angelita was talking to her, too.
You're good to go.
Crazy people.
He was like, what did he say? He was like, come here! I had to mute up.
Hey, tone little like the floor back there.
It was like freaking showing a six pack.
Yes,
Oh, you should have seen the one. What was her name? One.
Charlie, no one is excusing the usage of this third.
Yeah, things based on race are okay.
She
Oh,
does.
yeah. It's just like participating, pivoting, contradiction. So I said at this point it's entertainment, so I just duck dealing the hell out.
Like, no one is excusing it. We're actually calling from each person, regardless of your position.
Yeah, we don't
Resort to
agree.
those kind of words and those sayings to people. We don't agree with that from people.
Exactly.
So much.
Exactly.
So any pro-choices out there
Yeah, we got 31
that
people.
have a logical argument? Nobody is saying why, Carly. What I'm here saying is this. I don't agree with the slur that your friend was called. But if you are pursuing a married man's husband, okay? A married woman's husband, and you're in a serious relationship, there's a problem.
Why is a mother justified to unalive her child in utero?
I don't think it's unaliving.
Oh, okay, so then what is it? So when a woman goes to an abortion clinic, she gets to walk out and gets unalived.
Who gets to walk out and who gets unalived is what you asked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think anyone gets unalived.
Oh, really? So then why does the mother get to walk out and the child, other child? Why? This wasn't murder. Listen, if this wasn't a murder situation, then you and I would be having a short conversation and not being against each other. But since the fact that it's just that it's objective that it is murder, and abortion is neglecting a child and unaliving the child and sacrificing the child based on the subjective reasons of the mother, this wouldn't. You're not justifying why it's okay. It's that it is. You're just giving your.
Yeah, I'm giving you.
You still have to form an argument. What is your argument? Okay, so how is it not murder? Can you give me 3 premises to show me how it's not murder and how this is objectively true?
I mean, can you give me a reasonable answer?
This is not my stance. This is yours. Please, can you give me premises?
You did just
Yeah. Moderator, thank you very much. Now, can you just instead of pivoting?
Yeah, I don't think we need to answer your
question. She's not pivot on this. You don't need standing. You don't need standing up with that. It's not then your claim is not justified and it falls apart completely. Your whole argument is done concession.
Yours too, if you can't back it up.
You don't even know my stance, sweetheart. I told you any of my stance. I don't even know any of it. Just what this means my stance. Get it right.
Yeah, that's the thing. You take your principle, but you can't even state yours. That's how
Wait, first off, you're critiquing your reason, you're not critiquing mine. What?
I am critiquing your
No,
views.
you're not. No, you came up on this panel to debate your views. That's
Especially
okay. So you're gonna wait. Hold on. Okay. So let's do this. Since you okay. Go ahead, Dad.
This particular issue being
actually know what her position is. Like what I said.
Yes.
You have no idea why. You know, it's your choice, but we have to actually you tell yourself why.
Yeah, no, what you've given me was purposes. You have not given me an argument.
It's not my job to convince you.
Well, it's supposed to give motivation. Why if you're
Like, this is crazy at this point.
Wait, it's crazy when you came up here to give me your stance and give me motivated reasons of why it's okay.
Because I have no idea you were about. You came up here.
I mean, okay.
You've been like hyped this whole time. It doesn't anger me to talk about this.
Well, listen, I don't go off of feelings, so we can just go off the brother talk to spin. Oh, wait, don't take me. Thank you very much.
What's your Can you define part of that?
Yeah.
He is in.
He really thinks that makes sense.
For me to dive deeper,
That's your question first. Is the fetus within?
it's a race, but yeah, I don't think it's automatically to be the first thing.
Well, it is.
Part of the human.
Like, to be a being, I feel like you have to be like alive, flesh.
It's alive. Yeah, it is alive.
Yeah, but like, does it have fully formed flesh and skin?
You don't. You're back to development. You're still.
Psychologically, like,
Yeah.
I'm still growing. Like we do still grow as we age, as far as like our bones, but we're already developed in the sense that we can survive outside of the womb. Not only can we survive outside of the womb, like we
It's
have
just another place.
fingers.
You have to be able to see this. All that you're doing is giving 1% difference.
Moving the goalpost. First it had to be this, and they added extra. It's like.
Yeah, I think outside of location, it's different because of development.